Hello, everybody. I'm in the truck. I'm on my way to pick up my dad for our little trip to Michigan. We have a lot of driving ahead of us. He's going to see his friend that he knew, I guess, for over 60 years, that he was in the Air Force with. And probably not too much thrifting. That's obviously Dagny's thing. We're going to take you along and show you the Lower Peninsula, or the Mitten of Michigan. And then we're going to go across the Mackinaw Bridge and take you to the Upper Peninsula. So come on along for the ride. Get my keys in my pocket. Okay? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. It is 2:25, and my dad and I are at the camper, and we're getting ready to load up the truck and head on to Michigan this morning. So we will take you along once it gets light out. It's not going to be light for a few hours, so we're going to go ahead and, get everything situated and hit the road probably by 2:30, 2:40, and hopefully be in Michigan at our destination probably by around 12 noon. So I'll touch back with you later. Just a little update. My dad and I are currently at a truck stop getting gas here in outside of Sandusky, Ohio. Gas is about $4.11 a gallon, so a little bit cheaper. There's my dad. So we're about 3 hours away from seeing his friend up in Michigan, and we will keep you posted as the trip goes on. See you later. So we're about 50 miles south of Mackinac, which is the city that crosses over from the Mitten of Michigan to the Upper Peninsula, and this is what we're seeing on the road. So right now we're in the upper north part of the Mitten of Michigan. A little bit of snow action, nothing too crazy, but we're about 50 miles, like I said, from probably our destination for tonight, and then we'll get a room, and then tomorrow we will cross the bridge. We'll bring you along for that for sure, and then we'll take you over to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So here I am walking around Mackinaw City. It's butted up against Lake Michigan. And I'm just kind of taking a walk around. We went to, there wasn't much open. It was really surprising. I know it was March, and I didn't expect it to be booming, but we ate at a place called Dixie Bar and Grill. There's like 2 different places to eat and a couple hotels open. Everything else was closed down. But there's my fingers. But I just wanted to see. It was just amazing. The size of the Great Lakes, of course, and also that they were frozen. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I've never seen. I mean, we have lakes in Pennsylvania, and we think that they're big and they barely show up on a map. And then, of course, you have Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, that are huge on a map. And when you walk up to them, as you'll see throughout this trip, it's almost like looking out to the ocean. They're just so vast. I mean, I know it's not the ocean, but they're just so big, you almost can't see land on any side. So I'm just going to take you for a little walk along, just to see. Like I said, it's almost like you're right there with me. And we're just kind of looking around, looking out over the water, or the snow and the frozen water of Mackinaw City. So is that frozen? So after walking out toward the water, I turned around and kind of walked back towards the town, and you can kind of see how, well, maybe you can't see, but it kind of reminded me of a kind of a beach town, which I believe, I mean, it's not a beach town, it's a lake town, but it's the same vibe. There's, fudge shops and, little restaurants and little breakfast places and souvenir shops. But as you can see, there were cars there, but everything was closed for the most part, like I said, except for a couple of restaurants. There's a Harley Davidson, not dealer, just kind of like a gift shop, like Harley Davidson of Mackinaw City. But I just thought it'd be neat just to walk, down. It was only a few blocks, just walking through the little town. But like you said, you can see the vehicles, a lot of trucks. It's always fun as a guy to look at trucks. So it was fun to kind of just walk around, stretch the legs. There's the fudge place. I wish they were open, but they weren't. But I was in a vehicle for a few hundred-ish miles, so it was good to get out and stretch. My dad didn't come with me. He doesn't feel super comfortable walking too much, so he sat in the truck while I just did a quick lap of the town. So when we talked to my dad's friends, Jim and Char, and we told them where we were going, as far as, Mackinaw City and then across the Peninsula. They told us, a couple of tidbits because they're from there. And they said that Mackinaw City is obviously a lot busier, like a beach/lake town, in the early spring and then during the summer, when people can enjoy the water, boating and swimming and things like that. And they also told us, which I believe I have later in the video, that if you go to when we go to the Upper Peninsula, sorry about that, that you have to try pasties. I do mispronounce it later. So the Upper Peninsula is known for pasties and fudge. So it's just a neat town. And if you've ever been to Mackinaw City in Michigan, please comment below as far as, what your take on it was. Did you enjoy it? Were you there when we were there, when it was cold and snowy and shut down? Or were you there in the summertime and to enjoy the beach scene and all that stuff? But it really was a neat place, and I'm really glad we took the time to see it. Then I just continued to walk around and it's always fun to look at some ships and read some plaques. And there was a U.S. Coast Guard icebreaker ship. I believe it's probably operational, but I believe that was more set up as a museum. So I just thought I'd walk over there and hear some, the different fish that are in the Great Lakes, and here's another little the water level, just some information about the water level, and so yeah, I just thought I'd just continue to walk around and just kind of look at stuff. And there's a good picture of the U.S. Coast Guard icebreaker ship. Morning, everybody. We are getting ready to cross the Mackinac Bridge, heading from the lower peninsula or the mitten of Michigan into the upper peninsula of Michigan. So we'll just go ahead and take you along. That's all ice. I mean, that's not. That's supposed to be water out there. That's all ice out there.
Huh?
It's supposed to be water out there. That's all ice.
I know.
This whole damn thing freezes.
It's a mighty eerie.
Is that what it is?
Lake Erie. Yeah, I guess you could, I don't know, walk in that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
I would do it. Yeah.
Ships have sunk in that.
Oh, yeah.
What a bridge, huh?
Yeah. Speeding.
They charge $2 per axle.
Oh yeah, we got to pay for it on the other side.
Huh?
We got to pay for it on the other side. Oh yeah, you got.
I think so. I
Good.
don't know. I got $10.
I should go over here or not. I'm going to. I don't know if I should be over
Now
here.
that's for
What?
what does it say for the automobiles and
What is?
passenger car?
What this is?
And $2 per axle. I don't know if you're supposed to put
What did I feel that? No, that car didn't. Just these trucks did. I was going to go slow, I guess.
this here. I don't know what that is.
Let's see what that car is going to do.
Maybe that's just a stream of water. Maybe water's going through that.
This truck's going to pass me. Is he going to? I guess so.
Huh.
I should pass him or not. That truck did.
Look at this.
Someone passing him. He's going too slow. That's one of the problems, though. See how many tires are on that thing?
Huh?
See how many tires are on that? Those
Yeah,
are
I
like
know.
doubles. There's the whole way the whole damn side.
Measure all those tires. There's 20 tires. Route we're on.
No, Route 2.
Oh, okay, 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I guess we get on to 77.
Yes, we do.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And then 28.
Maybe.
28 takes us clean up to Hooten.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're running right across in front of Lake Superior, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's over to our left. Road. Yeah.
It's a good road too.
Huh?
It's a nice road.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, super nice. Yeah, okay, we crossed the bridge. Mackinaw City.
But look at those trees on the left.
What's that?
Look at those trees on the left. Like, look at the tops.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Oh,
neat?
my gosh, yeah. And that's something.
It's crazy. Look at this.
This is great. This is really great.
Look at that. And we're just crossing a lake, Lake Anne Louise. Look at that. That's frozen. That's frozen solid, probably. So there were a few sections traveling out to the Upper Peninsula, I guess across the Upper Peninsula, headed to like Houghton and where Michigan Tech is, that it got a little foggy, but it was just kind of just sections and maybe some low clouds, but then it got back to being really clear and beautiful.
8 miles ahead or something.
So this is Lake Superior, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Absolutely stunning. It's about a 30-degree day. And that's it there. Almost looks like the ocean. Absolutely crazy. So this is our room in Houghton, Michigan. And I usually don't show rooms too often, if ever, but this one is kind of eclectic with kind of a 70s vibe with the striped carpeting and the funky bedspreads. There's my dad and the colors of this is I thought I gotta video this one because this one here is unique. It's just with the colors. I feel like I'm back in the 70s, so I just thought that was funny. So this is our hotel in Houghton, Michigan. And behind the hotel is the Portage Lake, which separates Houghton, Michigan from Hancock, Michigan. And completely frozen. Then I decided to walk around part of the Houghton area where Michigan Tech University is. It's a beautiful college campus, and it looks like they have some snow sculpting in front of the different fraternities, and I heard talking to people in the town that they have a contest. I believe starts in January. Now it was a warmer day, so some of them were showing some signs of melting, but I just thought that was really, really neat. And right now we're in Eagle River, Michigan, and we just alongside the road have a nice little herd of deer. There's a bunch in there. Pretty cool stuff. Eagle River, Michigan. So here we are. See, looking out off the side of the road outside of Eagle Harbor, and that's Lake Superior. I'm walking on probably, I don't know how many feet of snow, but I'm sure it's a lot. monastery. Here we are at Copper Harbor. This was the furthest point that we went out on the Upper Peninsula. And if you look real close, you can see Canada. You can't see Canada, actually. But that's what is across the Lake Superior is Canada's on the other side of that. Then I decided to go for a little walk. And hopefully if you're seeing this, that means I didn't fall in. Hello from Michigan. Too cool. And nobody's here. It's amazing. My dad and I are driving on, I think it's Route 26, I believe. Run right along the Lake Superior coast, and we've seen maybe 2 cars in 30 miles, 20 miles. It's been crazy. So I'll check back with you later. So this is the Copper Harbor Lighthouse, which, due to all the snow, you can't drive to it. But there is a lookout spot, which is also covered in snow, which I'm standing on, that you can kind of get a glimpse of it there. I would venture further out, but I don't want to fall through the ice. If that's possible. Which I'm not from here, so I don't know if it's possible or not. But it's pretty beautiful. You can see there's some waterfall there. There's a full 360 back to the lighthouse. So I'll take you back with me here now. It's like 40 degrees today, so there's probably some melt going on right now. I'm just trying not to fall through too deep. So snowmobiles were out here. So one thing we were told to try when we're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is pasties. So my dad and I just went in this place here. We're outside of Ishpeming, Michigan, which is in the Upper Peninsula. And I walked into the store, and I'm not from here, so I asked for 2 pasties, and I was promptly told that it's pasty. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So my dad got a traditional. Don't hurt yourself. So my dad got a traditional pasty, and that's what it is. And it's full of meat and potatoes. I think it's got rutabaga and cabbage in it. So his is a traditional beef pasty. And now I got, so mine is a burdock pasty, which it's also beef and potato. That's kind of the basics, and the cabbage. Then mine has banana peppers and jalapeno. So mine might be a little spicy. I guess the burdock is also, he said something about it's, I don't know, something soaked in some kind of ale or beer. So mine will have a little bit of a different kick to it, but that is a pasty from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Thank you for coming along on this trip. I know it's not a typical Flying Pig Thrift video, but I thought you would enjoy coming along with my dad and myself up to Michigan and the Upper Peninsula. We both had a great time. We drove approximately 2,400 miles. It was a big trip. And if you have any questions or comments below, if you've been up there, or, if it's something you enjoy, just please comment below. And I'll see ya.